3 weeks from the celebration. I promised you something last week that I'm going to do right now. And it has to do with Watch Him. The new book, my new book, the book that's going to be here for a decade that I'm excited about doing stuff with in such a big way. Because when I started it, I go, you know what? I need to do this. But then I started it and I'm like, but I need to do this, this, and this. And then it turned into whoosh, and then it turned into whoosh, even bigger. And now I'm excited to get it in your hands because I can't say that. You'll just have to see what happens in the next, well, after you can get all the different versions. So if you've been following along, my new book is coming out on my birthday, 2/28/23, 3 weeks away. Totally forgot about my birthday again. This is the second time I've done this, but it's fun when you're launching stuff. No, I forgot about okay, so this time I forgot about my birthday, but the other time I was at a hockey game and my friend was like, so you excited about your new book launch? I was like, what book launch? And I forgot about my book launch because I was so focused on everyone else's and the VIP live event in person, I have to say now. So I hope your life is so amazing that, like, just, I call it the stupid stuff. It's not, though. You need to be responsible and get it done or hire someone. But just so many people, I feel like the meaning of one, they don't have meaning in their life, and two, if they do, it's some trivial pursuit. Can I say that without getting a copyright violation? Like, what are you doing? You can literally do anything in the world you want. And it's like, well, I'm gonna okay, Karen. Like, your Starbucks was too hot. Really? That's your life's purpose, griping at everyone? Anyway, I hope you take your talents, gifts, and abilities, turn it into a book, grow a thriving business, help tens of thousands of others, and really just make a positive impact on the world. What else could you be doing that's better? I mean, short of sharing the gospel, I think you should be doing that, truthfully, and the business. But that's a personal decision. I suggest making the right decision, but that's up to you. There's still a lot of people who strive in business and strive all these things, and if you're missing the purpose, it's probably not big enough or it's probably not meaningful. It's just a cover story. Because I had one of those years ago when I'm going to college and law school and all this, and it sounded good. And I really appreciate my friend Scott. We were going to I'm not even going to say the word, but the bank. And there is a point where you have to realize things you say in jest or with comedy, you have to be careful of your words. There was something I called it because I was getting so much cash from my first business, I had to go to the bank 5 to 6 times a week. And it became, I'm not even going to say it because it's a good problem. But there was a word I had, and I go, oh, we have to go to the, and I went in, deposited money, came back out, and he just looked at me. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean? There's a few times this has been happening. One was before college, one was in college. And there's probably been more, but this one stood out. It was a sunny day. I was in the parking lot, walking out. Scott's near the car. And he's like, what are you doing? Are you really going to law school? And I'm like, well, he's like, stop it. And he finally was like, yeah, I don't believe it. Do you? And at least that's how I remember. And I was like, huh. I go, it's a good cover story. It's getting everyone off my back. But the reality was I was always focused on business. I always knew I'd be doing this. And I love it. But I'm thankful now I don't need cover stories just to, like, work under the radar to do stuff. Like, if someone doesn't want to support you, like, mind you, I'm like 17. So I was a couple years ago, let's say. If someone doesn't want to support you, there's nothing saying you need to keep listening to them. If you want to do something, do it. If you need permission, I'm giving it to you. Go for it. Well, I don't know if I'm a good writer. I don't know if I could do the business. You got to resolve right now. It's done deal. Then figure it out. And sure, you're going to learn along the way and make mistakes. And that's what I'm so most thankful for right now, because boy, have I made more mistakes. But you know what? I've also pulled off something very few do, and something I've never done before, even with over a decade experience in publishing and helping hundreds of people. And that's exciting. And I was just telling someone else the other day, there's a point where you want to do things to get to a certain point with your business, but then there's a point where the game just becomes, let's widen the gap. And that's fun, because it just got wider, and it's going to continue to. And frankly, there's probably nothing I could do at this point to slow it down. So I've put my team on notice to basically go, okay, we need to start running even faster. And trust me, we weren't slouching to begin with. So I'm saying all that to say, get your copy of this, eapublishingmethodbook.com. It's the certified limited edition. They're selling out, and I'm not getting any more of those. Ever. Now, if you want the soft cover, I did do the book signing like I mentioned, and those sold out. Those will be available in the future, but I gotta be honest, they're just kind of there. They're soft covers. They're cool. All the bonus and all the cool stuff and free stuff, you're gonna want that edition. Get both, along with the audiobook and Kindle. And I'm excited about that, because we're just 3 weeks away, celebrating my birthday, celebrating the new book, business, launchpad, whatever you want to call it, my new beginning. I already started it. Like, mentally, it happened for me right here in the past. This is just fun, baby. And I'm going to do something right now, and I hope you appreciate it, because if you like audiobooks, I think I've been teasing you long enough, and if you don't feel I have, let's connect on social, because those people do. How would you like a sample of the audiobook that you can't get for basically another month? I think it sounds phenomenal. I'm excited to release it to you. And what do I have for drum roll, please? That, yeah, it's cool. I promised I was going to share something, and this is it. Here's the audiobook sample. Now, I have to be real quiet. I will play the full thing, or maybe not. Maybe you need to, maybe, most likely not. I can tease you more, but I'm going to play this. All right, click here. And then this better work.
Either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. Benjamin Franklin. Preface. If there's one thing we know as successful entrepreneurs, it's that sometimes we're so focused on serving everyone else, we don't always help ourselves. Between you and me, I got tired of it, so I did something about it. 4 other books, having helped hundreds of others, hosted hundreds of episodes, interviewing hundreds of authors and experts. Nearly a decade later, I made the commitment to helping you in a much bigger and better way. What's the best way I know how and I tell everyone? Publish your business book on your core expertise. So here we are. Welcome to our decade of the Roaring 20s. The new me, my new life, and serving you like never before. It's not new to me, but I can't wait to hear what you learned and is new to you. Let's make a dent in this ball of mud. I'm smiling ear to ear as I write to you, excited to tell you this book is going to monumentally change your business for the better when you implement my method, and that this cobbler now prefers red bottoms. Prologue. Welcome to the Expert Authority Effect Publishing Method. I'm excited to walk you through my method and have you published over the next 8 weeks. Regardless of the day you start reading this, look at the following Tuesday coming up. It could be as little as 1 day away in less than 24 hours from now, or it may be all the way into next week and closer to 168 hours from now. Whatever the following Tuesday is for you, mark your calendar for 8 Tuesdays from now at 7 a.m. Eastern. That's the day of your book launch. Grab a pen, drink, and snack as we dive into the 7 P's of profitable publishing: purpose, position, plan, publish, publicity, profit, philanthropy. Mario Vicini. Purpose. You can stare at the screen and keep thinking about it, or you can smile and do something about it. Day 1, week 1. And that's exactly what I was doing. I just came up with that 3 weeks and 19 hours before I launched the first edition for you. The reality is the same for your book, just as it is mine. Purpose. Why are you doing it? What is the intent? Who is your reader? Who's going to benefit from it? What is the benefit they hope to derive from reading your book? And most importantly, did you deliver on that promise of the benefit? You are my reason for this book, and I can't deliver on the promise of telling you the 7 steps to publish your nonfiction lead and profit-generating business book in 8 weeks if it's not done, right? See what I did there? I already hear the expert authority effect.
And it should be... I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it worked. So I'm not going to give you the full thing here. You're going to have to listen to the episode. Download it on the Shine app or wherever you listen to podcasts. And yeah, that's how I'm going to tease you. I gave you approximately half of it. Check it out on the Shine app or wherever you listen to podcasts. I'll make sure the full thing is in there. And get your copy at eapublishingmethodbook.com. Oh, you actually could listen to the full thing if when you get this. So I haven't said it a whole lot, but people are going, wow, you got this bundle thing. Yeah, so this edition, the Certified Limited Edition, also comes with the full audiobook and a whole lot of other stuff. So my watch hit the keyboard, freaking me out, man. Thought it killed that feed. Shouldn't, though. Those aren't programmed. Anyway, I'm excited about the book. I'm excited about helping more people, and I'm excited about learning from mistakes, doing the right thing in all instances, helping people that need it, and continuing to grow business to a point to be prosperous enough to go, you know what, don't worry about me, focus on them. And I really, really, really can't wait to see your book in your hands so you can be doing this with your audience, because this is my 5th one. I've been running my mouth for a decade about it. It's a very good thing to do, and you should do it. That's why this is now available. It's all my secrets up to now. If you don't have one, focus on the one and get it out there. You can always do, well, 1, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, 10th editions of the first one, and you can always do multiple books. It's not rocket surgery. If I can do it, trust me, you can. There might be glitz and glam now, but I didn't start that way, and at the end of the day, you don't even need it to accomplish the book. It's just my preference. It makes the marketing more fun and shareable, desirable, whatever the case is. Oh, look at that. I'm getting good. Go me. Seriously. I got to go. 10 seconds left, right on schedule, so I'll see you next week, and eapublishingmethodbook.com.